We've had our share of controversies on this channel. Getting hacked, uploading April Fool's pranks that were too believable, that time Colton issued copyright strikes against ourselves twice. We've also removed plenty of videos from our channel, sometimes due to typos or other errors that needed to be corrected or disagreements with sponsors. But you know what's never happened in 15 years? We have never had a video on our channel taken down by YouTube without our consent, is what I used to say. That is until last Tuesday, when I received a notification that our video titled "De-Google Your Life Part 2, Ad-Free YouTube" was removed from the platform, and I was issued a community guidelines strike warning. A warning that turns into a full strike if I repeat the offense. Except, what exactly did I even do? How is it that a video about open maps and ad blocking can fall under harmful or dangerous content? I've done more dangerous things for a D-brand sponsor spot, and those are all still up. Speaking of, obviously those guys weren't gonna miss an opportunity to insert themselves into an LTT controversy, so they sponsored this video, and we'll talk about them more a bit later. First, let's go through what happened. On August 20th, we published De-Google Your Life Part 2, and after about 2 weeks and 1.4 million views, YouTube took the video down and gave us a warning for violating their terms of service, or TOS. But why? I mean, we've uploaded numerous other videos that cover topics like ad blocking, VPNs, and alternative YouTube clients. What is it that made this video specifically harmful or dangerous? We get part of the answer in this explainer paragraph that says that this category applies to videos which violate YouTube's terms of service or, emphasis here, encourage other users to do so, which includes content that provides instructions on how to download YouTube videos in an unauthorized manner. There's a lot to unpack here, starting with that I don't understand how that is harmful or dangerous, except maybe to Google's bottom line. They want you to pay for premium for the privilege of downloading videos, which is well within their rights, but I don't think you can make the argument that downloading a video is harming the community in any way unless we've dimension hopped and gone back 40 years, and viewing that content could cause the thought police to cart you away for reprogramming. But let's put that aside, because the arbitrary categorization isn't really the point. The video was removed because for several of its 23-minute runtime, we discussed a number of ways of accessing all of the content on YouTube without interfacing with YouTube directly, including by downloading videos. Now, to avoid this video getting removed, I'm not gonna repeat what we said, and I'm not going to link to the re-uploads that other users have graciously provided for your convenience. What I am going to do though is not issue copyright strikes against those guys, and I'll give you the one ad-free YouTube hack that I actually thought was the coolest one. For whatever reason, if you copy the URL of a YouTube video into Bing, you should get to enjoy an ad-free experience. Now, saying that shouldn't violate any TOS, and if Google doesn't like it, they can hash that out with Microsoft. I'd recommend an MMA match between Satya Nadella and Sundar Pichai. Other than that, I don't know if there's a path to us making this video available again on YouTube, because if we re-uploaded it, that would be violating the TOS again, netting our channel a strike, which is a pretty big deal. YouTube has a pretty clear 3 strikes and you're out policy, with strike 1 stopping us from posting for a week, strike 2 stopping us for 2 weeks, and strike 3 permanently removing the channel altogether. Not posting for even just 1 week would result in significant damage to our business, and with around 100 people working here, supporting their families, that just isn't a risk that we're willing to take, no matter how cheeky I'm personally feeling about the whole situation. And besides, if we're being honest, we probably should have known this was coming. We aren't the first channel that this has happened to because of discussions around downloading videos. And even channels that are on the larger side, like Louis Rossman's, have gotten struck for promoting a particular desaturated Corvid app that includes just such functionality. Now obviously, he didn't end up getting banned forever, considering that his channel is still around, but they were clearly furious that he'd been so brazen. And I mean, it's pretty obvious why YouTube is upset about this. At the end of the day, we both knowingly violated the TOS, and in a manner that has a clear impact on the long-term viability of the platform. As much as I hate to say it, they're kind of right here. I mean, imagine if you created a restaurant, let's call it nacho gong. Then someone punched a hole in the back of the restaurant, giving everybody direct access to the kitchen, and then started giving out the food for free. Food that you paid for. Now, obviously, the bandwidth and storage costs of serving a video are not the same as the food supplies and prep costs of serving a meal, but they are real costs that the platform does have to bear, and the payment for them is ads and tracking on YouTube. You don't have to like those things, and you can continue to circumvent YouTube's payment system as long as you're able. I'm not gonna judge you. But what you can't do is sit there and say, well, I have no idea what they're mad about. And you shouldn't be surprised if YouTube does someday patch the undocumented API exploits that third-party platforms are taking advantage of. So when that inevitably happens, then what do we do? Well, I can't speak for every creator, but what we did is we made our own video platform with float planes and exclusives. So if you like our content, please consider subscribing over at lmg.gg/floatplane, where you will still be able to find De-Google Your Life Part 2 with no ads or sponsor integrations, along with plenty of behind the scenes and exclusive content that was, in many cases, deemed to be too hot for YouTube or, in most cases actually, not algorithm friendly. And I mean, I hate that it's come to this. Nobody wants more subscriptions, but we aren't the only ones who see the writing on the wall and want to reduce our reliance on Google's fat teat. Plenty of other creators have also set themselves up on alternatives, like Patreon, to offer their fans something more that doesn't come with intrusive ads and tracking. As for the future of our content here on YouTube, well, we're definitely gonna keep uploading, but we're also definitely gonna play it a little safer with respect to third-party YouTube clients and tools. With that said though, we haven't donned our tricorn hat for the last time, and in fact, we've got a video coming very soon on the various ways that you can activate Windows 11, ranging from buying it for $200 to activating it for a lot less than $200. So make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you over there. Just like dbrand sees us through difficult times like this, those guys are always there helping reduce our dependence on GoogleTube and other tech giants, and they've got something special for you guys, helping you reduce your dependence on inferior skin and case companies. They are offering, until Monday, 10% off site-wide. All you've got to do is go to the link in the video description. Whether you need a case for your Steam Deck, a screen protector for your phone, a skin for your game console, better looking sides for your PlayStation 5, they've got you covered. And what's the link?
Fuck YouTube.
Fuck YouTube. Thanks, dbrand. You're always there for us. If you guys enjoyed this video, maybe check out the one about our channel getting hacked last year. Those guys, man. Do they have any allies in the industry? Is burning bridges just their pastime?